And we're back with more Trails Through Daybreak on chapter 3. So let's just get into it. So we're going east this time. This full on is just the Middle East, isn't it? They've even got the glass skyscrapers. Is this some talent show?
Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley. Those two ladies are a must, you hear me? The guys, you can hire any old schmucks for. Just do what it takes to get those two on board.
But, sir, you're talking about two of the biggest stars in the business. There's no way we could book one of them, let alone both.
You can and you will. You're a pro, aren't you? Yeah, act like one. Screw the budget and set the schedule on fire if you have to. As long as we've got Judith and Nina, we can sort it all out later. If anything goes awry, I'll take full responsibility. So don't you worry about it.
Don't you worry.
Just go out there and get it done.
Sir, I don't think a can-do attitude is going to cut it for this.
Well, someone's as passionate as ever.
Ha ha! Prince Shareed! Fancy seeing you here.
Prince?
Clearly I brought on the right man for the job. I can already tell that this film festival of ours is going to be one for the history books. And not just the festival itself. The parade seems to be shaping up to be even more exciting than I imagined.
Your event's in good hands, Your Highness. I'll make this film festival hotter than anything they ever put on in Messeldom if it's the last thing I do. People don't want pomp and circumstance. They won't touch that crap with a 10-arch pole. No, what matters in movies is entertainment. I'm talking F&V. F***ing and violence, baby.
Director, I believe it would be more appropriate to call it a scintillating spectacle, yes?
Whoops! Slip of the tongue.
Your Highness, please restrain yourself.
Ah, speaking of which, my dear Najee, I don't suppose I could persuade you to take part in our humble parade, could I? Your talent is otherworldly. It'd be a waste not to put it to good use.
Yes, that it would be. What say you, Najee? If you wish, you may.
My prince, if you get carried away, I won't hesitate to report you to your sister.
Ah, well, that won't be necessary. It was a jest, I assure you. Isn't that so, Mr. Gotti? Now, about the other candidates.
Give me a break. Just how long will those two keep up that nonsense? Gotti's popularity makes him a useful asset, but he and that prince are nearly impossible to control. Ah, well, the film festival has made it this far. Might as well use it to expand our market share and... Of all the times, why now?
I read the report on Longport. For such a complicated series of events, it was impressively digestible. Your remote management of the situation was superb as always, Kincaid.
You flatter me. Originally, I'd intended to travel there myself. Unfortunately, with a certain A-rank bracer operating within Heiyue territory, such a trip became infeasible.
Which led you to play your wild card in order to gain control. A wise decision. Doing so kept our sleeper agent stationed there out of trouble. I'm curious, is he another longtime friend of yours like that bracer?
I describe him more as a curse I can't be rid of.
Interesting. I heard he worked behind the scenes of Operation Meal Mirage as well. Speaking of Arkwright Solutions, can I get another update on their status? I'm curious to learn about their latest edition.
As you wish. I'll have one of my subordinates deliver it to you later. On that note, I'll be taking my leave. If you'll excuse me, Chief Ruran.
Of course. Keep up the good work. Quite a talented and driven man, that one. He may be a little too eager to take matters into his own hands at times, but I can't fault a young upstart for being ambitious. Still, the question remains as to how the Society is linked to both the Republic and Almada. Seeing as help will be arriving, perhaps it's time I reach out for a little catching up.
I hope you're not getting a cold.
Probably just a certain lady talking about me somewhere.
Back on topic, what were you saying, Alvis?
Oh, right. Just that we have more threats to keep our eyes on than just the usual suspects in the Society. Namely, that group that defeated the Eisenshield unit.
Where is this
While they
society?
aren't part of Almada per se, the two groups seem related.
Agreed. Though judging by the Almada executives that appeared in Longport, we'll have our hands full with them alone. That said, I do agree we'll need to add the group Melchior originally came from to our watch list. Not to mention all the potential interlopers from the east. All the while, the CID shows no interest in sharing information.
Those guys have only gotten stingier with time. And something tells me there's more to it than wanting to save face.
I have the same feeling. So for the time being, we're on our own.
Not quite. We can always call in a certain Spriggan for backup.
Why do you insist on relying on that criminal for help?
I protest as well, Jin. I'm more inclined to send you to get information out of the CID for us. Why don't you invite your master's daughter to dinner? You were students together, as I recall. I'm sure you two have a lot to talk about.
Have mercy on me. Man, you used to be such a softie. How'd you get so tough?
I owe it to years of training. By the way, my suggestion just now wasn't a joke. You are well acquainted with her. She once worked for the guild, and she has the former president's confidence, too. We'd get a lot more out of her than my old friend at the CID.
You do have a point.
You mean the flying swallow, right?
Who's... Oh, this is... Wait, no way.
You made it!
Has it already been a year?
Is that
And
Faye?
did you get taller?
Somehow, yeah.
Jeez.
I think I'm done growing, though.
My hair's
You're
got
that
long.
ace bracer from the Empire, right?
I suppose. The name's Fee Clausel. Starting today, I'll be working with you all
No
here in
way.
Calvard.
Does that mean what's her name's going to know her? They must. They're both Jaegers. Or child Jaegers. Chapter 3. Pleasure in Delirium. Get back here! No, please! This game of cat and mouse is over. Please wait, I can get the money. Just give me 3 days. One day's enough. I'm not done giving. I've been chasing you around like a damn fool, but this is the end of the line. Pay up right now or you'll be sleeping with the fishes. Eek!
Okay, that's enough of that.
Oh, look, it's
Good
Aaron.
job being intimidating and all, but it's way too early for all this damn noise.
Who the hell are you? Scram, this is none of your business.
That's where you're wrong.
Pay up right now or you'll be sleeping with the fishes.
Oh, nice. I got a clear shot of your face, too. Look, dude, I get you're a loan shark, but aren't death threats pushing it a bit?
Wait, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not saying you should let your debtor off the hook, though. How about you lower his interest rate closer to what the big three banks give?
What? Don't mess with me, kid. Oops. Huh? Why can't I move?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. What'll it be?
Danger. Fine. We'll give him a fair rate.
Job's done. Now pay this guy already so we can be done with this.
Can't you just use that video to make him forgive all my debt?
This isn't a charity, man. If I have to be the mediator, then I'm not playing favorites. You get me?
I get you. I'll pay him right away.
That's a wrap. What do you think?
Thought you'd screwed it up like 3 times there.
You really did great, though. Mission accomplished, as far as I can tell.
I wish it could have been solved without intimidation, but I'm at least glad both sides came to an agreement. Did you ever have to handle situations like this in Longport, by any chance?
Sure did. Shit like this happens everywhere. Only difference is that the crooks in Longport play it safer because they don't want the hammer of Heyue coming down on them.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
So what's the verdict, Chief? Did I pass the test?
Kills me a little to say this, but you did good. But I've got my eye on you. Botch a job, I'll kick your ass to the curb. You hear?
Please, have a little faith in me. I'll be taking care of your old ass and the girls before you know it. Heads up, though. I'm a heartbreaker, so don't go falling in love with me.
He's serious, isn't he? That last comment aside, welcome to the team.
Don't worry, I'm
Welcome
not
to
interested
the
in you
team.
at all. But I am looking forward to improving your fighting skills. Your form is a little too loose.
Oh, that's...
You talk a big
Burn.
game, small fry.
My name's actually Farida. Oh, but I also go by Fairy if you like that.
Fairy?
I'll call you whatever I want.
This guy.
I think the office is going to be quite a bit livelier from here on.
You're telling me. What happened to my rough and tumble lone wolf image? Can't you at least pretend I'm a little cool?
Oh, I never thought otherwise.
Anyway, it's almost 10. May as well head back to the office for now.
Works for me. We can swing by Monmar for an early lunch. The food's good and all, but I need me some more of that hot piece of a waitress.
Please don't bother, Paulette. Though I will agree that the food is delicious.
The cream stew we had last night was delicious.
So, you want to go out for a drink or two tonight, Paulette?
You really shouldn't tease your elders, Aaron.
Hey, you leave Mommy alone.
This brat's something else.
I kind of feel like she's just brushing him off, though.
I'm obviously going to be one of the ones working outside, but I'm going to have one of you come with me too. The remaining 2 will either be standing by here in the office or out gathering info and looking into things separately. And then, if we get a job that needs more manpower, like say a monster extermination gig, we regroup for it. Sounds good. I don't want to go around all buddy-buddy with everyone all the time either. That's not a very nice thing to say, though that does sound pretty efficient to me too. We don't have any subcontracted work right now, but that could change any second. Either way, the main team's focus is going to be patrolling districts where it feels like something might happen while watching the Force speaks. Where something might happen? Can you really tell that? Makes sense to me. After you've lived in a place long enough, you know it like your own backyard. You just know when something smells off. Really? There's always stuff you're going to miss if you don't go looking around, so that's what we're going to do. Life's full of surprises, especially in a field like this. So that's why we need to split up and be flexible. I'll have to work very hard not to be the one holding the whole team back. There's no need to think that hard about it. Other than the fact that we're splitting up, everything else is going to be the same as it always was. Anyway, looks like it's noon already. Then let's get to work. Now it's my turn to see what you guys can do. Select one additional member to accompany Van. It's gotta be Agnes.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Okay, let's... How do I remove?
That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot. That's a single element slot.
Yes.
That's a single element slot.
Yes.
New shard skill added. Skills updated. Better check them out. New shard skill added.
New shard skill added. Where is the shard skills? Skill list.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Fort Guard Avenging Arrow. Chance of countering when an ally is attacked. Oh, I need time and wind though, so probably won't get that.
Skills updated. Better check them out. Shard skills updated.
Flare boost. So I need... What do I need there? S.
Shard skills updated.
Grants quick when HP is low.
That's a single element slot.
What's this? Increases damage to
New
stunned
shard
enemies.
skill added. Shard skills updated. That's a single element slot.
That's a single element slot.
That's a single element slot. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
Switching to maintenance mode. Single element slot accessed. Single element slot accessed. Single element slot accessed.
God, that's so annoying.
Shard skills updated.
What are we doing? EP. I don't have any.
New shard skill added. Shard skills updated. Single element slot accessed. New shard skill added. Shard skills updated. Single element slot accessed. Single element slot accessed.
Increasing potency of healing arts by 50%. Time to cast water. Oh, yeah, that's Aquaverse.
Shard skills updated. Single element slot accessed. Shard skills updated.
Because this needs to be in the extra life line.
Single element slot accessed. Shard skills updated.
Oh, I did not Airyverse. Aquaverse. Maybe I could do Airyverse too. Eating,
New shard skill added.
Okay, let's go have a look around.
More candy again? Stay out of trouble now.
Culture. Tharbard Film Festival to open on schedule. Miss Claire was reportedly visiting Lamport on business during the incident in which 10 youths were found dead in the eastern and harbour districts of the city. Okay.
Right.
It's nothing urgent, but I would greatly appreciate the help. Here's my shopping list. Oh, and if you have the chance, over at Central Marsh. Affirmative, so Central Marsh, that's, going shopping. Don't get lost now. I'll be fine. Trust me, I've already been here 3 weeks. Hang in there, Ferry. I'll give it my best too.
Now then.
What was that? Where's the sign here? I guess there's nothing here.
Off we go.
Oh, I should go. I want to go to the shops actually. Oh, I mean, no, I don't want River. Station Street. Bauble Cafe. Yeah, Orble Cafe.
Taking off now.
They call it an Orble Cafe. Oh, that's great.
I can handle any maintenance. Thanks for being such a good customer.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
I can handle any maintenance.
Oh, what the hell did I put in the slots? How does this work again? Okay, arts driver. Aqua, that gives her all water stuff. This is all just basic stuff, isn't it? So I think we keep water for now. Yeah. Give him a heal. Let's see. Oh no. Oh yeah. Talking to myself. Okay, we'll do 3 because we're in chapter 3, so. Rot. Let's see what I've got first. How do I augments?
Modifying your orbment, are you? Shard skills updated.
I wouldn't think. Do I have hit?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
What do I need? Some earth and time. I do burn. Chance of decreasing enemy. Freeze. Can rot enemies.
New shard skill added.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Shard skills updated.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Oh, I didn't need to do that.
Shard skills updated. New shard skill added.
I need a cast. A cast and an evade. Wrong one.
I can handle any maintenance.
A cast and an evade. Oh, I've got those. Ooh, interesting. Hello. Time. Delay blind.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added.
Evade.
New shard skill added.
Oh, I forgot that you can combine.
Need help with something?
Oh, can you do that here? Oh, maybe it's not in this game.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Oh, I suppose
I can
should
handle
do the other
anything.
characters as well. I think they would have liked it to have been called off last night with the lightning, from what I hear.
Maintenance mode engaged. That one's a single element slot. 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 Shard skills updated. Maintenance mode engaged.
Yeah.
Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
You don't need to tell me that shard skills updated every time.
Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
Yes, yes. Who's got this?
That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated. That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
Maintenance mode activated.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Skills updated.
Switching to maintenance mode. Shard skills updated. That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated.
Oh.
Shard skills. That one's a single element slot.
Oh, that's weird.
That one's a single element slot.
Why would she have a white?
That one's a single element. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
Thanks for being such a good customer.
That's enough. Managing
See the movie.
equipment.
Fans are raving about. Get the brilliantly bitter taste of golden.
Where am I going? Not here.
Let's do this. Where to next?
I thought there was a bird on the light.
Let's see what we've got.
I need to have something returned to its rightful place. I'd like to help you to help with that. I'll be waiting on the bridge in Riverside. There's still a lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards.
Alrighty.
What do you mean a lingering scent?
Then let's head over.
What weird thing to say. Wrong button. This guy was in the other place.
A droplet of paradise.
My friends in
can
the entertainment
intoxicate
business
more
sometimes
than the
suggest that I
sweetest
should
of
tour
wines.
some film festivals if I want to scout out new talent. The thing is, I strongly prefer models who have a natural charm and attractiveness that can be refined. I think they have more to offer overall. Not that their advice is bad, some people can and absolutely do recruit. Boring.
How about some nice cold? Hello. Thanks for shopping.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
There's a new movie. My boyfriend has been missing for nearly a month now. Could you help me look for him? I'll be waiting at the rest area next to Brothers Music Shop. The scent's still not gone. I'll check the next board. What the hell's wrong with his nose?
Then let's head over.
Alright, time to hunt down that good old bulletin board.
The tower plays hard to get once again. Elusive as ever, the vixen. But therein lies the value in my efforts to capture its essence. Just you wait, though fate may tear us apart for now, weep not for me today. For I shall return in time and tame you. What the hell's wrong with her? I was just taking a walk around the urban part of town for a change of pace. Kinda surprised to find a basketball court here. How about it, Apollo? Want to play ball? Woof woof.
Let's see what we've got.
Hello, I'm currently developing a full body experience mystery game. I would love for you and yours to participate as testers. If you solve all the puzzles and review the experience, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time. Okay, the scent's gone. This job looks interesting. They want us to test some kind of mystery solving game. Man, can't I get a normal request for once? And why the hell do they need a Spriggan for it? The full body part does have me curious though. It sounds like fun. I mean, fair. Guess it wouldn't hurt to at least read the pamphlet they gave us. Can you solve a mystery? Let's see here. Princess in peril, save the kingdom's fair maiden. The hell? The kingdom of Edith is in chaos, for its fair princess has been kidnapped. Edith calls upon you, O gallant knight, to save her from these villains. Collect the 3 keys and free the princess from her hidden prison. Wow, they really went all out on the setup. We're citizens of the kingdom of Edith, off to rescue our princess. It sounds kind of fun. Oh, she's totally going to be the princess. They're going to kidnap her. Sounds harmless enough. I think this card here is our first clue. The first key lies hidden within the Sendane district. Seek the Mistress Taylor on the cutting edge of fashion. Well, that's pretty specific. Helps us narrow it down. Guess if we ain't got anything better to do, we can go give this a look.
Okay, time to get to work.
Am I just right outside?
So in love with this brand.
Welcome to Erland, sir. We have full confidence in our products.
Vivid makeup, viewable and connect on the to-do list. Gift for a ferry. How much money have I got? Sure. Enamel dress. Enamel jacket. A velvet dress.
We await your next visit.
Welcome to Erland. We have outfits for the discerning lady and gentleman. Our clothes suit any age and gender, handcrafted with our philosophy in mind. Here at Erland, we work to draw out your inner beauty to help you be who you really are. And we hope we can help you show your true colours yourself. Oh yeah, we got that mystery solving thing. Mistress Taylor on the cutting edge of fashion, huh? The manager here fits the bill. Do you have a minute? We're doing this mystery solving game thing. Said to look for a Mistress Taylor. That you, by any chance? My, I wasn't expecting anyone to figure it out that quickly. I am indeed the mistress you seek. I'm the royal family's personal tailor. And since I have a key, you must have figured out that I'm complicit in the princess's kidnapping as well. Alas, I am unmasked. Sure thing, you're way more into this than I was expecting. Well, I see what you mean by full body now. Should we get in character ourselves maybe? Now that I've been found out, oh dear, what's a conspirator like me to do? I'll give you the key if you just let me go, I promise. To be honest, I was against kidnapping her from the start, truly. But a certain somebody gave me an offer I couldn't refuse, treasure beyond my wildest dreams. I simply had to play along. Evidently, bribery is a big problem in this kingdom. Who's the certain someone though? Oh, forgive me, I can't say. But a promise is a promise. Here's the first key and the next clue. Best of luck. Van retrieved the first key. So this here's the next puzzle. Let me take a look. Look to the river for your next key, where a metal box ferries passengers underground. The man watching over it holds the key. A metal box by the river, it says. I can only think of one place that fits that description. I'll be watching over your progress if you don't mind. Only you can set her free, brave knight. Her fate is in your hand. Phew, right, how did I do? Pretty good. Solved the whole corrupt aid thing pretty well. Damn it, now I'm invested. Feel like I've got to see this game to the end. Well, thank you. This has been a fun change of pace for me. Well then, shall we go search for the next key? River, so probably riverside.
Let's do this.
Well, where'd you next?
Okay, so here we are, right at the entrance to the Riverside subway. They said look to the river and where a metal box ferries passengers underground. That's gotta mean here. Let's go underground then. The man watching over it holds the key. Yeah. Head underground. Let's hold off for a sec. Do the other quest. Looks like that guy on the bridge. Bruno. Hey there, old man, you Bruno? Who are you? A Spriggan looking for work, and with Arkwright Solutions. Mind if we talk about the job? The job's exactly as I described in the posting. I'm getting old, so I figured it was about time for me to sort things out before I pass on. I want you to get this thing back to its proper owner. Locket. This photo. This isn't yours, is it? That's right, this locket belongs to a stranger. I used to make my living as a thief long ago. I stole this. Just to be clear, I don't do that anymore. Life's taken its turns for me. Lock him up. I've actually heard about you, Bruno. You were a pretty famous thief. Rumour has it no lock could have been invented you couldn't break into. Though all the legends are from when you were young, so everyone thought you'd given it up. I guess the rumour was true. Oh, you know me. You could have said so before I bothered explaining then. But whatever, it's been 20 years since I stole this locket. I ain't the kind of thing you get good money out of, so I kept it with me instead of selling it. After hearing some rumours about you, Spriggan, I figured it'd be better to see if you can return it for me before I just bitch it in the trash. So, how about it? Will you take the job? Change of heart. Sure, we'll take the job. Obvious question though. But do you know where the owner is? I want you to return the locket to the boy in the photograph. Of course, it's been 20 years, so I'm sure he's that much older by now. I suppose he would be in his late 20s by now. But do you happen to know where he is now? How should I know? Finding that out is your job. Oh god. Can't even throw me a bone here. I stole it when I was hitting the Mastery Hotel's guest rooms over in Saden. It was quite the event at the time, from what I hear. The hotel staff might know more about it, so try asking there. We should find a member of the hotel staff who might know about the events that took place then. I assume you can handle it from there. Let me know once you've returned it. I'll send over your payment then. There he goes. I guess our next stop is the hotel in Saden. Let's go look into this. Yes.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Be right back. I need to put some rice in the fridge. As one does.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Spirit Baker, chance of lowering target ADF when using attack arts. Okay. Yo, we're playing a puzzle game right now. Imagine going up to someone in the underground and just saying, oh, yo, we're playing a puzzle game right now. We're not going to cause problems. I take it you're the one watching over the second key. Very astute. You'd be correct. Before you stand as supervisor of the Kingdom of Edith's underground mine. With the subterranean tunnels known only to me, whisking away the princess was child's play. Looks like he's really gotten into this. So you were the one who kidnapped her then? In one sense, yes. I did little more than carry her off to her prison, however. It was someone else who hatched the plot to take her there. I assume you wanted to know more, but you'll get nothing more from me if you desire the truth. It lies beyond the next mystery. Here's the second key as a reward for your cunning. Van received the second key. Jumping straight to the next one, huh? Let's see. The final key is in the Tyrell district. The ever-resourceful guide of the theatre has it on their person. So this one's in Tyrell, the ever-resourceful guide of the theatre. The video screen? Let's get a move on.
Then let's head over.
Can't cross the road. Oh. Alright, here's the Maserati. 20 years ago, Bruno stole a locket from a guest staying here. Do I have that right? Let's see if we can talk to someone who was around at that time. Yeah, but we can't just walk up and ask. That'd be a bit suspicious. Best course of action would be finding an employee and sort of working our way towards that slowly.
Do you need something? Please come again.
Just buy some steak? She doesn't look old enough. Hey, sorry to interrupt. We're from Arkwright Solutions and we're trying to dig up some info on a case that happened here. Do you remember any instances of theft here at the hotel around 20-ish years ago? Theft? Let me think. I've been working here for a while, but I don't remember hearing about anything like that. I see, thank you. We did have a major incident here 20 years ago, but I don't think it's what you were referring to. Oh, what happened? Well, I'd prefer to keep this on the down low, but if it helps the investigation... 20 years ago, the hotel was attacked by terrorists. A terrorist attack? I'd never heard of it, and so close to home too. Yes, it claimed the life of Senator Taylor and his family. Oh god, is that the people in the locket? The staff at the time had no idea what to make of it. Some of us thought it was some sort of conspiracy. Man, the whole family just got wiped out like that? Well, we're not 100% sure. The government quickly swooped in and kept all the information under wraps. In truth, we still don't know if there were any survivors among his family. Oh, but now that I think about it, Senator Polanski may know more about the incident. He and Taylor were colleagues, I believe. Alright, thanks, I'll chat him up. So Bruner said he stole someone's locket, but could it have something to do with the terrorist attack too? Yeah, it's got me suspicious too, but let's do some more digging before we jump to conclusions. So on the topic of... Why is the president just here? So on the topic of labour laws, can I count on you to address these if and when the Republican Party regains the majority? That's not a promise I can make so easily. The Republican Party has lost much sway in these last 2 years. Our policy going forth will need to wait in the wings, potentially for years, and account for how much strength we have. And even if we do regain the majority, we need to focus first and foremost on strengthening our historical voter base. Not to mention there will be years of patriot policy to potentially undo. I see, trade lords I imagine, or something else. You don't mean all those laws they rescinded themselves in the handover, do you? Easy, easy. I know exactly what you're hoping to get out of this alliance. But legislation is too easily rushed. We need time, both to plan our strategy for retaking the majority and actually do it. Politics are all about the long term, the big picture. Our decisions always take that into account. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Bring up.
Let me ask you something.
Chatterbox. Hey there, sorry to butt in. We're from Arkwright Solutions and we're digging around for some information on an incident that happened here. Mind if we pull you aside for a sec? I see. Well, yes, I don't mind. May I step away for a bit, Jennifer? Of course, I'll be here enjoying my tea. An incident, you say? What might you be referring to and what would I know about it? It's about Senator Taylor. That incident 20 years ago. Who told you that? I have my sources. I've got something to deliver to his next of kin, if he's got any. Actually, just to make sure, can you confirm this guy in the photo here is Taylor? It's been an age since I've seen that face. That's him, yes. So does that mean Bruno wasn't just committing a robbery, he was connected to the terrorist attack too? You mind filling us in on what happened that day? Well, if it would help your investigation, I suppose I can tell you what I know. Taylor was a fellow Republican Party member. He and I weren't particularly close, but I respected him as a political ally. He was especially active on the subject of race relations. He had a flair for those passionate, fiery speeches in Parliament. I see. I remember reading that racial tensions were rising at the time due to increasing immigration. That lasted all the way until President Rocksmith helped quell the tensions. Yeah, but right at his highest, he got wiped out just like that? I'll never forget that night. He was staying here for a family vacation. They came into the hotel in the dead of the night and gunned him down in his sleep. I heard his son miraculously survived, but both he and his wife were killed. Man, I had no idea. Do you know where the kid is now? I'm afraid I don't, sorry. But he was good friends with a man named Huck, if memory serves. He may be able to help you. Last I heard, he was living in Old Town. If his address hasn't changed since then, you can find him there. A Huck living in Old Town, could it be? Yup, our favourite old bathhouse lech, if I had to bet. 50 Mira says he's at the Loylee right now. Ah, you're acquainted. Good, good. That should make things easier. Best of luck with your investigation. Taylor's son deserves closure on that terrible, terrible day. Old Town bathhouse.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Well, Can we talk?
Hey there, you folks look pretty glum. What's going on? We're in the middle of investigating a politician for a job, you see. Now I understand. You've left no stone unturned, huh? We've dug up a lot of stuff meant to stay buried. Anyway, yes, Taylor and I were good friends. We debate about all sorts of things over drinks, like policies to diminish racial disparity and such. I've always wondered what this man got up to here, and now I'm even more curious. That's because Huck manages a well-established investment firm. People like that always have connections with the top brass corner. Oh, that makes sense. Haha, that's okay. I'd rather it stay like that. I prefer how people treat me when they don't know. Back on track. This guy's son is still alive, yeah? You got any idea where he went? That I do. His name is Roderick. After the attacks, I believe he went to live with some relatives in Altair. As for what he's up to these days, I have no clue. Gotcha. Back to looking for someone who does then. Actually, one more question while I still got you here. Do you know what happened to the culprit? Culprits, actually, but I do. There were two of them. They went on the run after the fact but got caught sometime later. Their testimony suggests that there had been some friction for a while. They mentioned something about an intruder letting the kid get away, and that they thought someone was selling them out. From what I understand, Roderick's own recollection of what happened is pretty hazy. I'm curious about this intruder letting the kid escape. If you're right, that's nothing short of a miracle. Then maybe... Oh, now that I think about it, I might know somebody who'd have an idea about Roderick's whereabouts these days. You should talk to the editor-in-chief of the Tyrell Times. She was all over that whole case back in the day. With any luck, she might still be keeping up with it. Wouldn't hurt to ask at the very least. Good to know. Hopefully will save us the trouble of sniffing out the info ourselves. Thanks, Huck. Owe you one. I won't say no to gratuity. I think some milk gelato will do just fine as thanks after a long soak. Sure thing, I'll remember to hook you up with some later. I suppose our next destination is the Tyrell Times then.
Then let's head over.
Can we talk?
Hey there, Chief. Got an assignment right now I was hoping we could talk to you about, if you got a minute. Van Arkwright, we meet again. You know any good reporter doesn't give up her scoops without a good reason? Tell me, what brings you here and we'll take it from there. Oh, I think you'll be pretty interested in this one. It's got to do with a terrorism case from a couple of decades ago. I'm told you know about it, you see. I see, someone's done their homework. Definitely earning your keep on this assignment of yours, I see. Alright, I'll bite. I'll tell you what I know. But in exchange, you have to promise to report back on how everything turns out once it's over. Deal? Why? Thinking of turning this into an article or something? More or less. Certainly has the makings of a story worth bringing to light. If it turns out I'm wrong, no problem. I'll keep it to myself. Works for me. You got yourself a deal. So as it happens, I'm still investigating that case, even if it's never been made public. Partly it's to bring justice for the surviving family, but also to keep the pressure on anti-immigration groups that would do such a thing. Suffice it to say, I'm well aware of what Roderick's up to these days. You are? What is he doing now? Once he grew up, Roderick became a young entrepreneur, and a promising one at that. He travels around cutting business deals, but he keeps Edith as his own base. I've interviewed him on a number of occasions over the years, not just as a survivor of that case, but also to discuss his business ventures. Sounds like an impressive guy. Must have inherited his dad's ambition to make a difference. I can try to call him on his mobile terminal and arrange a meeting for you if you like. I can't make any promises, but do you want me to try? Sure, I'd appreciate it. Hi Roderick, how are you? This is Editor-in-Chief Sullivan from the Tyrell Times. I wanted to ask. You're all set. Luckily for you, he just so happens to be nearby. He said he would wait for you later at the terrace over by the station. Awesome, that worked out perfect then. There's more. There's something else he was hoping you two could do for him in return. He wants you to bring your client, the owner of the locket, with you when you meet him. He wants to meet Bruno? I suppose that's a perfectly reasonable thing to ask, though I don't know if he'll agree to it. We won't know for sure until we ask him. We'll bring it up when we give him our progress report. Fingers crossed. Good luck, Spriggan. Make sure to come and talk to me once everything's over. Yeah, I will. A deal's a deal. Alright, let's ring the guy up and get this show on the road. Hey, this is Van Arkwright from Arkwright Solutions. I wanted to ask. Great, see you then. What did he say? Didn't say much. For now we're just linking up at the Riverside Bridge. We'll fill him in on everything once we meet him in person. Oh, okay. Well, I'm ready when you are. Boom, boom, boom.
Then let's head over.
I was hoping to hear from you, Spriggan, but I figured it wouldn't be until you'd returned with the locket. What's this about? First off, I want to make sure we're on the same page. Let me give you a progress report on our investigation. Alright then, let's hear it. Van explained what they learned about the terrorist attack on the Maserati Hotel. Finally, they told Bruno they'd managed to get in contact with Senator Taylor's son, Roderick. Well, you suddenly picked up the trail quick. You said you robbed the hotel, but this photo is of two of the terrorist attack victims. Thought you might have been the terrorist behind the attack, but I've changed my mind since. My guess is you just did exactly what you said, robbed the hotel. Just so happened that you were in the middle of it when the place was hit by terrorists, yeah? Those kinds of coincidences only occur in stories. But that ridiculous scenario is exactly what happened that day. It's the only thing that seemed plausible. So the person that intervened and saved Roderick's life at the time would have been... You make it sound more honourable than it was. I wasn't out to save a kid. My mind wasn't on all the dead people at the time. I thought that, hey, with people dying all around me, no one would miss a thing or two. Man, aren't you a nice fella? Guess the locket's one of those missing things. Even then, Roderick still wants to meet you. Wait, what? He asked us to bring you to him when we hand over the locket, actually. That's ridiculous. How do you want me to face him now? Aren't you worried about him yourself, Bruno? You want to know how the child from back then is doing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked us to give the locket back to him. If you ask me, you should stop sulking about and just talk to him. Damn it, it's not that easy. He just needs one more push. It'd be best if he was honest about it being the guy that stole the locket. But if he doesn't want to, then maybe he could go under the guise of being someone else. How should Bruno meet Roderick? Oh my god. Meet him as the thief. Tell the truth. Best to stop with the lies and just present himself as the thief. Stop making excuses and do it already. I don't know what Roderick's about to get from this meeting with you, but the worst that can happen will be you reaping what you've sown. You're right. If I'm going to go this far, I might as well have the courage to take that last step. Could you guys be... We're from Arkwright Solutions. You're Roderick, I take it? That's right. I'm the only survivor of the terrorist attack you've been investigating. I was only a kid at the time. Now let me start by giving you this locket back then. Van handed the locket over to Roderick. Thank you very much. I'll be sure to treasure it. I take it you're the one that had it this whole time? Yeah, his name's Bruno. He's the man who stole it from the hotel you were staying at 20 years ago. Oh, the music just cuts out. Then you're the thief who just so happened to target our room the same day those terrorists came for us. Heard you told the police that you didn't remember anything at the time. I thought you'd have forgotten me. Oh, I would never forget you. Then why did you cover for me? No, I suppose it doesn't matter at this point. I'm sorry. I may not have been the man that killed your parents, but I still let them die. If you want revenge, I'll take it. You can even turn me into the cops if you want. I won't resist. Bruno. For 20 years I wanted to meet you. For 20 years I wanted to say something to you. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life. What? When I woke up that night, the first thing I saw was two men standing by my parents' bed. Both of them drenched in blood. It was too late for my parents. I was so scared that I couldn't move. It would have been too late for me too if you hadn't appeared then. You didn't hesitate. You looked me in the eyes and immediately took my hand and led me out of the room. I'll admit, I noticed you pocketing Mum's locket as you did. I guess he wasn't willing to pass up on the opportunity. But you still saved my life. You told me not to tell anyone about you after you left, and I listened. You were my hero. Still are. That's why I never told the police or my relatives about you. You've been my secret this whole time. Tough nut to crack, huh? You idiot, I'm no hero. I just didn't think I was going to chance on a murder scene, and I led you away without even thinking about it. Then you had to go and thank me after that. You sounded so pitiful. That one thing's continued to haunt me all these years. So I started making more and more mistakes, until I finally gave up thieving. Really? I'm very sorry about that. Get that smile off your face. But I guess that means it's thanks to you that I was able to change. I should be thanking you, not the other way around. It makes me genuinely happy to hear I was able to do something for you after everything you did for me. You sure are a piece of work, old man. Still, it sounds like this was a happy ending for everyone. The party kept Bruno and Roderick as company as the two of them talked for a while longer. Eventually they saw Roderick off, who as much as he wished he could stay, was forced to leave for a business meeting. Well, I'm going to head off. I'll make sure to wire you the money later. Cheers. Listen, this is all thanks to you guys. What's that? Can you say that again? Forget it. See ya. He's not one for being honest with his feelings, is he? You're right about that one.
All in a day's work. Reward deposited.
Okay, what's next?
Then let's head over.
Let's go to the theatre first.
Did you see? There's a new movie.
What the hell's wrong with that? Besides, no use. I had my heart so set on going to the Tharbard Film Festival. Oh, that's obviously where we're going next. But my mum and dad won't let me go. They say it's too far away. This sucks. I guess I'll have to rely on people posting their impressions online about it to get anything fun out of it. Please, to any Calvard cinephiles going to the festival, I'm begging you, post about it on message bulletins so everyone can read what it's like. Oh, that's a shame you can't go. Can't they broadcast the festival online what they did for the Z1 Grand Prix? Maybe. I don't know if they're going to do it since their first year running the festival. It's pure agony not knowing these things. Ah!
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Where's the shop?
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Let's watch a movie. The clue we got mentions an ever-resourceful guide of the theatre. If I had to guess, it's probably talking about this guide who works at the Spirit Cinema. One way to find out. Got a second? We're taking part in the riddle game that's being tested right now. You the ever-resourceful guide of the theatre that's got the last key we're looking for by any chance? Unbelievable to think someone has reached the likes of me at long last. Yes, what you say is true. I serve the kingdom of Edith as a humble member of this theatrical company. Long have I waited the arrival of one who would come for my key, and it seems as though that time is finally upon me. You've been waiting for us, huh? That's a new one. That's not what your pals said. Are you different from them somehow? That I am. As it so happens, I was once part of the Knights Brigade. Circumstances have since seen me in the employ of this troop. However, my loyalty to the Edith royal family remains as unwavering as ever. Indeed, upon catching wind of a plot by a certain count to imprison the princess, I saw fit to infiltrate the enemy's ranks. I lack the means to stop the count's schemes, that is why I have sought someone to whom I could entrust my key, and at last they have arrived. Well then, this story's getting a little dramatic. And with that, I shall now leave the last key in your capable hands. Obtained the last key. Thanks, you won't regret it. From the way you're talking, it sounds like you know who's behind all of this. Care to fill us in? Certainly. The man who imprisoned our fair princess is none other than Count Iota. He's a vile man who oppressed the people of his dominion. Thus the royal family saw fit to punish him for his misdeeds. As a result, the Count came to harbour a profound grudge against them, which has led to today's tragic state of affairs. Gotcha. I guess that'd do it. But fear not. Justice is on our side, for the Count's own butler, Ilhan, is one of the same mind as myself. Give unto him the 3 keys that you have assembled, and he shall be able to free the princess at long last. Good luck. The fate of her royal highness now rests within your hands. Please do not let the kingdom down. We won't, I swear to you. Whoops, I got into the moment more than I expected there. Almost felt real. Guess that's what happens when you're dealing with an actor who goes method. Anyway, it looks like our next stop is Count Iota's manor, wherever that might be. Iota and Inhan. Have I heard those names somewhere? There might not be a riddle attached to this key, but it sounds like we'll have to go searching for one more place. Isn't there a cafe in town with the name Iota? I'm sure we'll run into it if we walk around long enough. Let's roll. Oh, I got free time. How does that work? That's later, isn't it?
Thank you for your visit.
Then let's head over.
Iota Cafe.
They call it an Orville Cafe. Oh, that's great.
This place's name is Iota. Inhan's the owner's name. We're in the endgame now, literally. You must be Ilhan, correct? Count Iota's butler. You know my name? Then you must have come to save the princess. Sure have, and we got all the 3 keys too. Fan handed the 3 keys they gathered to Ilhan. You actually brought them. These are indeed the keys we need to unlock the princess's cell. She may finally walk free once more. It's such a relief to hear that. But will you be okay? Won't you face consequences from your betrayal of the Count? Maybe I'm taking this game too seriously. You're absolutely right. I'm sure to pay a price for this. Perhaps the steepest price of all. But I am only standing before you today because of the royal family. I could not live with myself if I didn't help them in their hour of need. I will go and set the princess free now. Can I ask you to wait here while I do so? Sure. Wonder who's playing the princess. I'm so excited for the finale. They put so much effort into the whole production. Thank you for your patience. I brought the princess here with me. Nice, we finally get to... So you are the kind strangers who rescued me, are you? Thank you so much. The Kingdom of Edith will never forget this kindness. Oh, come on, at least put some oomph into it. Don't drop the ball at the end. Well, I didn't see this coming. I'm sorry, we couldn't find anyone to play the role of the princess in time. Thanks for helping out, Ian. Ian. Oh yeah. Don't mention it, I had a lot of fun. I'd be happy to help you out again if you have any other roles for me. I'll leave it to you then. See you around. Well, can you tell me what you thought of the game then? Honestly, it was more fun than I expected it to be. You clearly put a lot of effort into both the puzzles and the setting. The story being so dramatic helped to draw us into it too. I wasn't sure if there was really a mystery game like this, but judging by your reactions, it looks like I was worrying for nothing. Yeah, could always try a different setting if you want to shake things up a little. Don't gotta stick to the kingdom and princess setting. Yep, that's the plan. I've always had trouble getting people to take an interest in my ideas. Many feel like puzzle games are just inaccessible. But if I can nail the setting, then maybe that'll draw people in, and then they'll realise how much fun they can be. And always good to see someone's enjoying their hobbies. Yeah, but I don't plan on keeping it a hobby. I want to set up an event planning company and take it to the next level. Anyhow, my confidence is soaring high now with a glowing review coming from our famous Spriggan. I'm heading home to start working on the next game.
All in a day's work.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Oh, sounds like I've got mail. Who's it from? It's from the CID. They've got another job for us. Memorial Park extermination. We've recently received reports of a dangerous monster. Yeah.
P.S. Make sure you treasure all of your memories.
What the hell? That guy's a pain in the neck sometimes. So, what should we do? Well, the pay's decent enough, I guess. I think snatching it out of the guild's grubby paws is the play here. We're going to need to take the car though, so let's get back to the garage once we're done with everything else.
Off we go.
Green, because it's optional now, right? Is that Percy? No.
A droplet of paradise. Hey,
A droplet of paradise. Excuse me, are you Amy? We're from Artside Solutions. Did you need our help with something? Oh yes, I do. Thank you guys for coming. I can't believe you're actually real. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I get straight to the business and explain what I need? Not at all, let's get down to it. Basically, you want us to search for your missing boyfriend. Oh yeah, he disappeared for a month. Could you tell us what happened leading up to his disappearance? Sure, so my boyfriend's name is Mark. We've been going out for 4 years now. Things have been great between us, except he's in a gang. Bloody hell. They've had him do shady jobs and all kinds of bad things since he joined, from what I can tell. That's why when I knew he was missing, I couldn't turn to the police. And that's why you turned to us? That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. But I should make something clear about Mark. He might be in a gang, but deep down, he's such a reasonably honest guy. Promise. Promise. Once we started dating, he promised me he would get his act together and change his way. I was even thinking about marrying him in the future. Then a month ago, he told me that he was finally going to leave the gang for good. That's the last I ever heard from him. I haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Well, he bloody run off because of marriage, hasn't he? So he vanishes right as he's about to pull out, huh? That's some timing. Any number of things could have happened, but it's all definitely raises some eyebrows. You know the name of the gang he belongs to by any chance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Desire, or something along those lines. That's all I really know. He never went into any more detail with a name when he talked. Have you heard of them, Van? Oh yeah, I've heard that name come up here and there recently. Can't say I know all that much about them myself though. If we decide to search for this guy, we'll have to see what we can learn about them first. I tried as much as I could to look into it, but I couldn't figure out where Mark went. You guys are the only hope I have now. Please, is there any way you could possibly help? Yes. Let's go. Sure. Sniffle. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. You remind if we're talking about a gangster here, then chances are good he's had his fair share of weapon business to take care of from time to time. Might want to stop by the gun shop in the department store over on Station Street and have a talk with the shopkeeper. Wow, you guys are already on top of things. I'm so glad I decided to reach out to you. Well, thanks for helping me find Mark. I'll leave it in your capable hands to figure out now. You can always count on us professionals. We'll contact you once again once we have more information about him. Till then, sit tight.
Time to start working.
I think this may have more talking than Rogue Trader.
Off we go.
This place never changes.
I don't know.
I'm proud
Thank you
of
for
all my
visiting the
wares.
Weston department
It's
store.
been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
Does anything catch your
A
eye?
wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping with us.
I hope I see you again.
Get some supplies.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Topic.
Let me ask you something.
Welcome. Oh, if it ain't Van, what can I do for you today? I'm here on a job. Wanted to ask you a question. You ever heard of a delinquent group going by the name Desire? Oh yeah, nasty bunch. A lot of them. Ain't got a lick of scruples. They'll even take jobs from A. Violence, blackmail, you name it. Their leader's supposed to be pretty smart too. Got it. Sounds like a load of trouble to be honest. That leader and one of his goons came here about a month ago. Bought 2 large caliber orbital guns and left. I'd rather not sell our goods to folks like those, but business is business. Bloody capitalist. A month ago? You don't happen to know the name of the person accompanying that leader, do you? I think I do. Mark, if memory serves me well. Coincidence? Jackpot, we finally found him. Anything else you can recall? Remember him talking about Mark taking on this big job so he could split from the team. Guns they got were the real deal, heavy stuff. Bigger and meaner than anything a common gangster should be hauling around. Mark was a ball of nerves when I handed them to him. So we're dealing with a gangster taking on a big enough job that he needs to bust out the big guns for it. Also he can leave them. Just hearing that is very ominous. That's all I remember. If you need any more info on Mark, maybe get it straight from the horse's mouth and just ask someone from Desire directly. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Can you point me at someone in particular? Sure can. You know Eddie, the son of the Newbury General Stores owner? He's part of their gang. Oh right, heard he was going through a bit of a rebellious stage. But I didn't think he'd ended up joining Desire. I don't know where he is right now though. Well, Newbury's a good place to start anyway. We're off to Old Town then. Thanks for the help. Don't mention it. Actually, I have something else for you. Heard this story through the Orbital net recently. Took a while to reach my ears. Something about these Jaeger Corps that got wiped out right in the outskirts of Baum. You know anything about it? That's not a name you hear often. Baum's up in the northeast, right? First I've heard of it. How come you're telling us this? Rumour has it that those Jaeger Corps were hired by someone outside the country. Most people speculate the carnage might have been A's doing. It's got potential to mess with my weapon supply routes, so I was hoping you'd heard something. Afraid not, sorry. But I'll keep you in the know if I do hear anything. Might be something to keep in mind.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store. Our stores have a wide variety of fine goods for sale. We hope you enjoy shopping.
Taking off now.
Oh, why hello.
Eddie. Sire, you finally come home. This is how you talk to me? No one asked you how you feel, old hag. Just give me my allowance. Huh? The hell you want, old-timer? Keep your nose out of other people's business. Sir, yes, sir. Little shit could really use a good roasting, but that ain't my business.
Can we talk?
Come on, it's just 5,000 Mira. You could lend me that much. Call it my wage for helping around the store. Oh, again with that nonsense. I wouldn't call doing something for a few minutes before flaking out helping at all. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're in the middle of something, but do you think we could talk? Oh, sorry, Van. Didn't mean to see you that. What can I do for you? Back off, arsehole. Can't you see me and the old lady are having an important conversation right now? Hey, that's no way to talk to a customer. And what are you going to do about that? Maybe we should try again later. Whoa, chill out, folks. We wanted to talk to Eddie, actually. Can you give us a sec? What? Me? What do you want? If it's him you're after, take your conversation outside. He'll scare away business if he's inside any longer. I've seen you guys around the shop before. What do you want? This is strictly business. We're investigating something for a client. What can you tell us about a guy named Mark? Rolls in the same gang as you, right? Desire. That guy? Why should I tell you anything? I don't owe you people. Please, you should really reconsider. We were hired by Mark's girlfriend. She was worried because she hasn't been able to contact him. We're looking into things for her. Oh, so that's what's going on. Alright. I can see why you'd want to put her mind at ease. It'd suck if they'd bump into each other one day and she had no idea what's been going on. You just want to talk, yeah? Nothing more. What the hell's going on? That wasn't hard. Yeah, that's all we need. Whatever you know, anything helps. Well, I don't got much for you. Mark asked to be cut loose from the gang a while back. They let him go. Haven't heard much from him since, been quiet. Wait, you're saying he's already out of the gang? That's right, and I don't think it was out of the blue or nothing. They'd apparently been thinking about it for a while. About a month ago, our boss agreed to let him go, on one condition. Alright, we're getting somewhere. What condition? As I hear it, we'd just gotten a big job from Almata. They had some beef with this other group that's been hiring Jaegers or something. Mark was supposed to infiltrate their base and get some intel on them. That sounds really dangerous. He could get caught by the Jaegers. Not the kind of gig you expect to make it back alive from, that's for sure. But he's out now, so something must have gone right, yeah? That's what you heard. Something like that. Looks like the crazy bastard pulled it off. Can't imagine shit was easy though. The Jaegers are in Baum. Oh god. He's dead. It also came up when we visited the gun shop earlier. Pieces keep clicking into place. We ain't sure yet, we got no hard evidence on it. While you're here, can you think of anyone else that might know what's going on with Mark? Yeah, I know a guy. Mark always talked about this childhood friend of his, named Simon, I think. If I remember correctly, he said Simon's the basketball team captain over at Sadin. Must be nice having a cool friend like that. I'm going to pull off something real badass one of these days, and then all the senior members will finally want to hang out with me. Then our next stop's the Sadin district. Thanks.
Taking off now.
Sup, haven't seen you guys around here. You don't look like tryouts. I'm running this street basketball team, see? Got some of the downtown guys here. We're kind of sold out lately, so there haven't been as many guys coming to try out. Oh yeah, I heard a thing or two about that. Some team from the streets making noise around town. really blew up, didn't it? The street ball thing you started. Oh yeah, it's real big business now. It's better as an outlet than what we used to do now. Now we can leave it all out on the court. We've got some rough dudes here, but they're pretty chill here. Okay. Maybe rough's underselling it a bit, but why don't you take a look and see for yourself?
Can we talk?
Heard some b-ball team from Saden's been making waves lately. This guy looks like the team captain. Hey there, got time for a quick question? Yeah, what's up? We're from Arkwright Solutions and we're working on an investigation right now. You know anything about a guy named Mark who hangs around with Desire? Mark, huh? Yeah, I know him. You looking into him? Yes, we received a request from his girlfriend. She hasn't heard from him in over a month, so she'd like us to find him. Well, I understand you've been buds with him since you were kids. You got any idea what he's been up to lately? Huh, so she ain't heard from him either. So, a month ago I got this letter from him and it's weird because he never does that, ever. Said they gave him a job to sneak into some Jaeger camp outside of Balm City. Why? Dunno. He told me it was some kind of trial. They were going to have him go out there by himself and scout the enemy or something. Oh no. He sent me the message the night before we were supposed to go. You could tell he was shaking when he wrote it. Oh god, come on. Stupid son of a bitch. He didn't want her to grieve. He should have come back alive. Been with him since we were kids and I couldn't help him when we needed it most. Friggin'. Sorry, just I need a sec to cool off. It hurts, man. No problem, take your time. I think we got the gist of this now. We got a foreign power that picked up some Jaegers to try and do something about you-know-who. And they responded by getting Desire to do some dirty work and rough up that same Jaeger squad for him. And Mark was the unlucky bastard they picked for the job. But then they raided the Jaeger detachment themselves. That lines up with what Eddie says, doesn't it? In that case, Mark may still be alive. We can't rule out that he might have gotten out of there safely. It's possible, yeah, we just don't have enough info on. We should try to find that article Sylvie told us about. What does it say? I'll read it. Headline: Jaeger Corps suddenly gunned down outside Balm City. According to local reports, a Jaeger formation outside Balm City suddenly and violently engaged with an unknown aggressor. However, both sides retreated without a trace afterwards, leaving little evidence behind. Authorities did find the body of a young man not far from the scene of the incident. Oh. Forensic analysis indicated that the boy died 1 or 2 days before the incident is thought to have occurred. Authorities have investigated how the boy might have been connected to the battle, but so far they've been unable to identify him. And that's it. Uh-oh, they haven't identified him, but with all the evidence we have, well, I guess Mark's got the last laugh in the end. Those Jaegers got burned out of there. He didn't come back for Amy, and I think that just about closes the case. You know, he did good for some boy in over his head. I guess that's it then. He's just gone. Simon, were you listening in on us? Yeah, just that bit at the end, I kind of already knew, but yeah. I had to know for sure, as his old friend. Yeah, but do I tell Amy is the thing? I don't know what to do. What do you guys think? Mark made up that lie for you to tell her, right? Yeah, anything to keep her happy. But this is going to break her heart either way. Do I tell her the truth? Oh, don't give me the option. I'll think on that for you. Once we loop back with her, we'll tell her what we think is right. Damn it. So, what will you tell her? Let me think on that for a bit. Not an easy decision to make. We've got time to think about while we head over to her at least. Where was she?
Off we go!
How about some popcorn, huh? Hey, hey!
That was fast. I didn't expect to see you guys again so soon. Does that mean you found some kind of lead on Mark? It's okay if it's nothing big. I'll take anything you have. I want to know. Van, should we say? I know, I'm just trying to figure out how to put it. Give me a sec. I can either respect Amy's wishes here and give her the cold, hard truth, or I can respect Mark's wishes and cover it up so she doesn't go on warning him. Either way, she's not getting out of this conversation unscathed. It's up to me to choose how this case ends. I have to decide what's ultimately best and stick with it. What do I tell her? Tell the truth. I'm gonna give it to her straight. She's the client after all. Well, a friend of Mark's gave us a letter that he wrote. You should read it first, then we'll tell you what happened to Mark. After reading the letter, Amy was left in tears, at which point Van divulged what he read in the online news article. Mark sounded so confident that everything was going to be okay. I completely believed him. I knew it wasn't going to be easy for him to leave the gang, but why? Why did I tell him we could get married if he cut ties with them? If I hadn't said that, I think he was already planning it anyway. I'm sorry you had to see all that. I'm okay now. Thank you for delivering the letter to me and uncovering all of that. I'll be forever grateful to the two of you. Wish we had happier news to give you, but that's how it goes in this line of work sometimes. Yes, I understand. Can I ask you for one more thing? What is it? Will you guys help me get revenge on Almata? I'll do what I can. Whatever you ask, I'll give you as much money as you need. Just please, it can't end like this. If you're not just talking and willing to put your money where your mouth is, then sure, I'll consider it. You will? You do that for me? Of course, money buys you lots of stuff from a Spriggan, but you really think that's the best way to honour your boyfriend's memory? You might not want to hear this, but now that you know as much as you do, you have a certain responsibility to carry out. I do? What are you talking about? Mark loved you so much he tried to quit his gang so he could live legit with you. All he probably ever wanted was to lead a normal, happy life without dragging you into the underworld. He risked his life to make that happen and paid the price. Do you think going out and getting your hands dirty is going to bring any happiness? I understand how you think you can forgive yourself for what you said. But Mark was trying to protect you too. Try not to forget that. I'm sorry. You are absolutely right. The last thing I wanted to do is disrespect his feelings. I might have been a little presumptuous with what I said too. I could have worded it better. I'll keep my opinions to myself from here on. All I'll say is, you should really think carefully about how you want to proceed. Right, thank you. That was really short-sighted of me to say that. So I'm going to sit down and really process my feelings after this. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave now. Thank you again, both of you, and take care.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
One additional free point was added from completing all the 4 speaks. Why does it say 1? Oh, it's because of this.
Then let's head over.
Let's get in the car. Garage. Should we head over to the park now? Let me save it. Van contacted the backup members and explained the situation. Before long, everyone was gathered in front of the garage and ready to go. So the memorial park is a place people from the capital go to relax. That's right, whole families sometimes go there for picnics, for example. It's also popular for couples going on dates, since it's split into multiple areas, each with their own natural charms. That sounds like a perfect place to do some combat drills. Small fry here never changes. It's within walking distance if you really want to go that way, but most people just head there by car or by bus. It's about 30 minutes from here in the car. Kind of a trek, but I guess we've got no choice. Let's see what this pickup of yours is like to ride. Oh, that's right, this will be your first time in Van's car. You better not get her dirty, punk ass. A little late for that. Poor thing probably stinks of old man musk after years of carrying you around. Jeez. I'm gonna murder you someday, you little shit.
Oh, excuse me.
Ooh, boy.
Wait, this number belongs to... Hello? Yes, I'm glad you called, actually. I'm afraid I might be back a little late today. You see... What? From my family? But I'm about to...
Well, I'm not going to force you to come back. It's all up to you.
Message received. I'm on my way. Yes, of course. Goodbye for now, then. I'm so sorry. Something important's come up that I really need to take care of.
Don't sweat it. Go do whatever you gotta do. The rest of us can handle a few stray critters.
I'm sure you can, but please be careful. Again, my apologies. I'll make my way back to the office as soon as I'm done.
I wonder what's going on there. What was that all about? Agnes doesn't usually lose her composure like that. Just let her do her thing. We'll get our job done and be back here by this evening. It's such a shame Agnes got called away. I was really hoping this would be our first spigot as a team of 4. If school, or in this case family, comes knocking, there ain't much you can do about it. Call-outs come with the territory of part-time jobs. You know, there's something fishy with that girl, and I don't just mean the Genesis stuff. What are you talking about? I think her whole backstory might be made up. Epstein's like mega famous. Dude invented the augment. Is she really related to a big shot like him? Also, her last name, Claudel, is totally made up. What? You really think so? Man, you really are sharp. I don't think she pulled the name out of her hat though. Every time she introduces herself she seems proud, but also a little guilty. So I'm thinking it's her mother's maiden name or something. Huh? You saw right through her too, huh? Anyway, there's no reason to use a fake name unless the real one's worth hiding. If I had to bet, I'd say it's actually... Wait, just a minute. I'm having trouble keeping up here. Oh god, let him speak. I could have known the name. But if Agnes is keeping this secret from us, she must have a reason. I don't think we should be prying. Come on, small fry. I know deep down you want to find out too. You want to understand why she's hid stuff from the people she claims as her friends. Well, Sigh, maybe people calling you the prodigy of Langport were just a fluke. Someone with that rep would know better than to gossip about a teenager when they aren't even around. Everybody's got a secret or two they don't want to share, even with folks they call their friends. Leaving home must have turned you into a real small-minded man, if you can't understand that. Alright, I was being a little bit childish. In the end, she's just another teenage girl, so I guess it doesn't really matter who she is or where she's from. But if she's supposed to be watching my back in battle, at least I want to know how serious she is about all this. I suspect the answer to that is more than any of us. Yeah, I'm with you there. She doesn't know diddly about combat compared to the rest of us yet. She still chooses to fight alongside us. In this short time, she's already faced a lifetime's worth of danger because of it too. Say, this riding horse isn't half bad after all. But can't this tin can go any faster? I'm not getting any younger here. Cut the crap or I'm leaving you on the side of the road. The air is so fresh out here. Never would have figured they'd have a green patch like this right next to the capital. Looks empty though. Where are all the people? Seems like they've had the place closed off since yesterday due to the whole monster problem. Otherwise there'd be a pile of buses and people right in front of us. Hey, you're right, it really is closed. They should know we're coming. Let's have a chat with the ranger. I think I'm going to call it there because I can't stop yawning.